Welcome. There's magic in my truth, and there's truth in my veins. My blood speaks in sooth, and my mind has no reins. All upon my muse to powerfully clear any situation, to rebuild stories, dreams, and souls, shifting things into perfect realignment, breaking free from the monotony of every day, saying yes to my heart before the flower opens, my confidence, my will, and my inner warrior, with a fixed gaze and a sure footing. Goddess of tarot, encompass all that is warm, creative with strength, comes gentle compassion that loves without binding. Energy around me, my ideas and outlook expand, and creativity seems endless. I can instinctively and intuitively plan my trajectory with a sense of adventure and love. I have a gift for trusting my first instincts. I will find my way. Generous and loving spirit, I am connected. Intuition guide me as I step into the cosmic ocean of profound love, creativity, instincts, and emotional vulnerability, and ask me spirit to nurture and care for our well-being, for myself and for those around us. And so it is. Today, we have something a little bit different. We're going to be using this spirit board. It is something that came to me a while ago, but I have been collecting charms, and I want to use this as a charm board. It is about the self, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, and those aspects, but it also has elements of spirit and Mother Earth, and it has all our chakras, and yeah. So we are going to pull some charms, and first I want you just to center yourself, breathe, get comfortable, and what is it your intention going into this? Maybe this is the first time you're sitting down with yourself, so say hello, and let's get to it. Okay, I have this owl pin, and it was on guilt. Is there something that you feel guilty for or guilty of? Maybe you're feeling lost and you're needing some guidance. You can call on your higher self or your crone and ask your crown to open up to receive this information. The owl is a sense of following your heart, a guide through darkness and the unknown. Ask, maybe you have an owl animal spirit, and ask that spirit to help you navigate this guilt that you have, whatever it may be sitting within yourself. And this mother aspect, maybe your own mother has guilt, or you have guilt because of her, or it's just passed down, or you're a mother and you have this guilt building up, and you're needing to navigate it so you're not holding on to it anymore. But because it's connected to the crown and close to the crown, it is something that your spirit guides can help you take that burden away and lift it off your spirits. I'm going down to this here, this red thread, in denial. There's something that you may be in denial of. And this pin here is the evil eye, so you're being protected in some way. But this connection of the denial and this red thread is that not seeing it for what it actually is. Maybe you need to change your perspective on it and allow yourself to see the denial and not be guarded or shield because of it. I feel like with the red thread, it runs deep to your core because it says center yourself here. It's like it is in you. It's part of your core, so maybe it could be a core wound also. And it's something that you can give to Mother Earth. When you're grounding, ask her to take that and rejuvenate yourself and repurpose this energy. So it's not weighing you down anymore. I'm gonna go with the unicorn here. I feel like I'm seeing this part right here as like a rainbow bridge, and there is a unicorn that is wanting to connect with you and speak with you, but you kind of seem to be blocking yourself from this guide, and it's going to give you hope for your future. And I see all this as a clock as well, and like this is 12, this is 11, so there's like angel number 11 possibly coming in, and it's connected to that. There's some clarity that is very blocked within your heart with this here, right in the center there, and it is caged. It is locked up. It is not wanting to be broken or any sorts of clarity within it. But the thing is, it was when you undo this armor on your heart, the clarity is going to be so much stronger than the weakness that you have. You're gonna overcome something. This mermaid is laying across your sacral, and it is connecting the maiden and the crone, and it is like her lifelong journey, but it is something that has been with you for since the dawn of time, since your soul began, and it could be like Montauk star seed or some sort of lineage, but this is going to help you find a connection and a reason too. This here is a bell. A bell. You could be calling in fairies. You could be needing to cleanse with sound or bells. Let's pull some or a oracle. And really, this guilt is really standing out to me, in denial. Maybe you're searching for hope, and it's like it surrounds you, but you're just in denial of it, or you're feeling guilty for feeling this inspiration of hope. Comfort, lost, found. Finding comfort within yourself and your own companionship. And maybe in your inner child, you felt so lost with that. But now, because you've gone through so many different cycles, and maybe you're more of in a mother aspect, you found comfort in the things that you have found, and you're not so scared of the things that were lost. And there's so many things that are familiar to you now, and you're able to hold it close to you and know what is yours and what is not. And you're able to find those connections between the self and your outer world and your outer realm. And I see that your intuition is, for these spirits here, intuition is growing stronger, and it's blooming up, and you're finding more confidence within yourself in these parts. And it's like you wear your intuition on your sleeve. It runs through your hands. It is ultimately part of you. And maybe there's a sense of you needing to find this again because you have lost it. And it's gonna be a cycle, or you're gonna go through a phase, and then you're gonna find it again. But setting that intention, maybe that was one of your intentions here now, is you want to find that sense of spirit and intuition and that guidance. It also could be a familiar that you're needing to connect with. It could be this owl, it could be the unicorn, it could be this mermaid aspect, but there's some sort of familiar that wants to, it's like knocking on your door, is wanting to really come and be noticed and be spoken to and be involved with your journey here. Curiosity. Surrender to this curiosity, accept the curiosity, trust it. Find serenity in it. Again, there's this cat coming up, and in your crone aspect, maybe this familiar is connected to the witch. And in order for this part of yourself, the mother aspect, to really come in bloom and in touch, you need to include or involve or in touch with this witch wound that surrounds and shackles your hands and your heart and your voice. And there's a sense of you being bored because you're not getting curious about the things that make you happy or excited. Judgment. Critical, complimentary. Don't be critical of yourself and the things that you are evolving to, or critical of where you have come from in your past. And I see like all these fish are going back to their home, back to their roots, like a salmon going back to where they grew up and planting those seeds or those eggs. And now you just need to sit there and watch as they and your guides take over, and the cycle of nature again continues. And you're sitting in a shadow. On the bottom here, it is search. It's like searching for that love again for yourself. And it's not going to come from external validation, it's only going to be internal. And again, there's crying and that need to surrender to whatever it is that is coming up for you. And seeing the beauty that you have within and stitching all those missing pieces back together and unfolding and creating something for yourself. I'm just trying to decide what tarot I want. I'm gonna go for this one. This is the Ethereal Bloom Tarot. I was like how I'm just being drawn to this here. It says, Ethereal Bloom Tarot is a luminous gateway into the sacred rhythms of your soul. Blending floral mysticism, celestial beauty, and intuitive symbolism, each card invites you to bloom from within and reconnect with your inner light. With delicate artwork rooted in divine feminine energy and a whisper of moonlit magic, this 78-card deck offers guidance, clarity, and spiritual grace. I really like how it says, invites you to bloom from within and reconnect with your inner light, because that's exactly what this is all talking about. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I think I want some more information on this denial and this red thread and the evil eye. I see the evil eye is connection to your hands, and it's like you have this energy, healing energy within you, but maybe there's a denial of it because of the connections you have with your lineage and your family. And it's like I'm seeing the red thread, and this here is like you're only, not only, but you're only seeing what has been woven for you and not because of you. And you need to see that switch. Seven of Pentacles. In comfort, lost and found. I'm seeing 7 as the age of 7, as the inner child here. And there's 7 stepping stones for you to take. And I think this is ice, so they're frozen within, but they're right on the surface. So if you take some time to surrender to what it is and put some heat or alchemize energy around these 7 of Pentacles, they're going to come to surface, and you're going to be able to see what it is that maybe that you've planted in the past and is ready to bloom now. And those roots have taken place, but it's for you to look at each individual one and be like, okay, this is for me now, this is not. This is for me, this is not. And allowing that light to shine on these 7 of Pentacles and step through that threshold and not allow the ice age to hold you back anymore or keep you stuck, but to use your energy, your healing energy that you have, and alchemize this snow or ice into something like water that's going to flow through you, so that your energy is able to expand higher and higher and higher and grow up, 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 up. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this one, you're going to get some inspiration of creativity with this Ace of Wands. And that fire, that creativity that you have found from your inner child is going to illuminate your way and going to help you burn bridges or burn those threads of lineage that no longer exist for you or no longer serve you. And there's a lot of white here, so there's a lot of purity within this. And it's, I just saw this card moving this evil eye, so it's like this creativity is moving this maybe upward, so there's more room for that. I'm not sure. If that resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Knight of Swords. I'm going to put this up by the search, but the Knight of Swords. I'm trying to get a hold or a grasp on this sword, and it is like you're using a tool more than yourself to ground the thoughts that you have, but they're coming through a shielded or guarded heart. And you're trying a lot harder than it should be to ground something.